You know, the questions are plenty. Because they don't ask the next person exactly the same question and in the same order. So the AI will randomly pick questions based on the last questions. Yes. You understand? So they can ask you accommodation. Just mention your accommodation.
There are some why they tend to move from the airport to the accommodation. How do they tend to move from airport to the campus?
Well, these are the questions we asked before during their accreditation.
It's even simpler now.
Yes.
I don't know. Because from what I heard, there are simpler ones that came up for her compared to the.
How do you tend to move from the airport to this thing? You mentioned that there are options. You can go by train, you can go by bus, and then you can go by
helicopter.
Uber.
Which helicopter?
Uber.
You know. Yes. So you just say that because you are new, your best option is to get a taxi. There's taxi, there's bus, there's train. But because you don't know the place, and because you just flown, and when you arrive you get jet lagged, and you just think that you just get a taxi. That's it. Whether you are going to get a taxi or you're waiting for somebody to pick you up, it doesn't matter. You just yes. As Christians in the church, they told us that God created man in his own image.
After it's like
But when we went to write WAEC, they taught us the evolution of man, Darwin's theory. We wrote that man evolved from chimpanzee and ape. That's what we answered to pass the exam. Even the Reverend Father, that is teaching you this one, wrote WAEC and wrote
the evolution.
That is the thing.
Absolutely.
You understand? So it doesn't matter. Just say my best bet is taxi. You know that there's bus and there's train. My best bet.
I know the distance. You can take 2 hours to.
Well, the taxi that I've checked it online, the taxi by you mentioned one taxi company. Just look for one taxi company and say this taxi is about one. Maybe that is the next question. It's less than 150 pounds from Heathrow to Northampton. Just say it's about 100 pounds.
My mom was 150 pounds from Heathrow there to Cambridge. I don't know.
Heathrow to Northampton is about 100 pounds.
Right.
Just mention that Heathrow to Northampton is about 100 pounds. That's the best option for you because you are new. You don't want to start taking the bus or this thing.
150 coming from Chelsea under 150. Although it was it was Angaroski that paid that 176. I don't know whether they gave them a young school.
That's different. That's Northampton. So if you are
Northampton is closer than Cambridge from it. But it's 150. I have the receipt here. 150. That's 100 pounds.
No, for Northampton. Taxi is about 100 pounds.
The Uber from Birmingham was 260 to 8 airports.
So from Northampton, except you are coming from a different airport, just say it's about 100 pounds. Yes, Gatwick is would be just say about 130 or thereabouts. But these things are easy these days with your phone. All the what's it called? All the AI tools. You can use them to answer these questions.
To practice. Not that you will go and be looking inside.
No, you will not. They will give you, like, if you ask AI now how much is taxi or what taxi companies can take me from Northampton. Yes, it will give you. You have all these AI tools. From Northampton to what's the best taxi? Skyline. Or you just tell them, I just checked Skyline. It's about 105, or 102, that kind of thing. And they know that you have checked it. It's about 100 pounds. Yeah. And then where will you be staying? I think my best option is on campus. I have selected, look for closest one. So if they ask you why you want to select that one, because it's closest to the campus or it's close to the campus.
That's all
So that-
campus.
Yes, so that I can be trekking to campus. Even if you choose the other one, say there's a bus service to campus. So very simple things like this. Joshua, I should know all these things, man. Man, you know all these things.
I don't know, it's not good. We usually move up to move around.
So you tell them all these ones from there to here, there's a bus service from there to the
Why do you
other.
want to study in the UK? Or what do you know about the UK? The questions come that way.
Yes, what do you know about UK? You go, just go on Google, put, even if you don't know anything, yeah, or chat GPT, just go there and ask them reasons to study in the UK. Reasons to choose UK over other study destinations. Just Google it now and see what it
They,
tells.
they have to live here, which other country, say like USA, United States of America, they choose the country UK. They don't give more reasons.
At least like two
And
countries.
construction,
Put them not
that's
to
also
mention
fine.
one country. Can say US and Canada.
You know,
compare.
yes, that other study destinations, even China is beginning to, yes, but you prefer
Language
UK.
barrier,
Yes, you have here because of language barrier in
language
China.
barrier to China. So noted.
Even in the UK, UK is far, is closer
Closer
to all of
home.
them. And UK has always been the destination for most Nigerians. Most Nigerians in government today studied in the UK.
Yeah.
So you will not see a family or who doesn't have a relative who has studied in the UK in the past. You understand? So it's traditional for us here in Nigeria that most people study in the UK because they have world best education. Research, top notch in research. You just mentioned one or two things. In the university ranking, UK is always best, top ranked. Cambridge, world ranking, yes. Cambridge, Oxford, London School of Economics, and all that. You can mention that these are top class universities that are in the UK. So you want to benefit from that. You want to benefit because there's no course you want to do that they don't do in Nigeria. There's no course there's no course you want to do now and you can say that you cannot find somewhere in Nigeria where they do it. So you have to say that because this place is
Strike.
yeah, so you can mention if you have time, you can mention all those things. So most times studies here are interrupted due to strikes and lockouts, between government and lecturers, which doesn't happen in the UK. Although it doesn't happen in other countries like America, China, Canada, but traditionally we as Nigerian students or Nigerians we prepare this thing because most people here who are in government or thereabouts in businesses they have studied in the UK. UK is called top destination globally.
Are you writing a paper first? Select the paper first, then let me see what you're doing like that. What could the question?
So when you give them these tips, it's very simple. I think this one is easier to pass on. Just calm down, compose yourself. Pass. It's easier to pass. But when you start panicking now,
The one of the one you were making instances of the US embassy, the interview, that one is understanding. But this one not just AI they put you.
Yes.
Because why I say the US is understanding is that you are in the line.
Yeah.
And you observe that about out of 68 people they have that attended it that are gone, and you see that they are giving only 2 people visas or 3. So you start wondering what is happening. But you still have confidence on yourself. You can be the 4th person.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
So, this one is easier and faster. I don't know why people go there. It's easier and faster. Very easy to pass.
So the first question they will ask you, don't take me where they will do interview.
Tell them that every university, yeah,
Every university has
every university will do interview. You don't want to do interview, but you want to go to university.
I say both the ones that are not interviewing before, they started interviewing.
We don't do this one before. But now we have started.
So what is going
Who wants this?
on? All of them.
No, I really have to.
Okay. This is the girls.
What?
Come on.
I have.
I did.
Yes.
I come to you.
Really have to.
Bring your phone. Carry